start with ball. What an exciting time for our university today. I think Dr. Fold has done a wonderful job across our university in hiring quality people in her transition, and today was no different. To bring Mike Bohn in, who has experience over 30 years, 3 decades worth of experience, 4 different universities, and to see his energy and his positivity hitting the ground running today was awesome, was absolutely awesome. Had the opportunity, for him to address all 21 head coaches, which was really neat, to be able to sit down with him one-on-one and get to visit with him and him be so positive and say, Coach, we're cheering for you, go get him, man, we're right behind you, was awesome. And then to address our team, to come in and address our football team and bring that energy and that positivity, I thought was really neat today. So, we're really excited to have Mike, and I know he's going to do a great job, just like he's done everywhere else. You look at the things that he's done at Cincinnati and what he created there. It's an exciting time for the university, and I can't be any prouder for our university. From a football front, we had a great practice today. It's been a great week of work, great week of prep. We're really looking forward to getting on this bird tomorrow and going to the desert and going to get hopefully another Pac-12 victory as we hit this 3-game stretch, which is a critical 3-game stretch for us. So with that, I'll take any questions that you have.
What more can you say about the nature of Mike's address to the team and your conversation with him?
It was great. It was all positive. He said, guys, I'm here for you. And you know what I really appreciate? He said to the head coach, he said it to me, he said it to our team. It was evident. He's here for the student athletes, and that's what's so cool. And that's has always been my philosophy over 25 years is, we have jobs because of the 18 to 21-year-olds that we're around, and to see his energy towards them and his enthusiasm towards them, I think is great. He had a chance to run into Solo earlier today. It was the first person he met, and when you run into Solo, that leaves a lasting impression. And it was a cool moment in the team meeting room when he said, I ran into Solo, and where's Solo at? And Solo stands up, and our kids are going nuts. But, it was a great first impression. It really was, from a guy that has a ton of experience. It's not his first rodeo. He really has hit the ground running and has tried to touch everybody today. And that's much appreciated. And to be honest with you, I respect the heck out of it that he did it.
Any injury updates on guys who might be able to play on Saturday?
Who would you like to know about?
Drake, Steven.
Drake has practiced all week. I think we will get some out of him in this game. Talanoa has practiced all week. I think we'll get some out of him. Steven practiced today, and I think that's going to be a game time decision. I think it's 50-50 at best. And maybe one more week away. We'll see. But he did put the pads on today and give it a go. He felt good yesterday, but it's day to day right now. It's 50-50 at best. Anybody else?
How did Steven look in practice?
He looked, straight line, looked good. He looked like needed a little bit more confidence in cutting, just being honest. And we got 2 days. It'll be game time, but I won't put him in a bad position if he's not confident. So I'm going to bring him on the trip. He provides great energy and great leadership for us, and we'll see where it's at Saturday.
Who steps in at nickel this week?
Right now it's Kalana is going to be there. We also have Don Sote, who's only playing in 1 game, so he's got 3 games as availability. Has looked good this week. And we can also bring Chase Williams down. He's played that position before. So we've got 3 kids training right now at that position.
With Talanoa, you mentioned earlier when an injury happened that it might be a surgery thing down the road just to tighten that shoulder up. Mm-hmm. Is there any concern or risk about exposing him to more wear this season?
Now, in those type of injuries, at some point in time, it's probably going to have to be fixed. Mm-hmm. A lot of that type of injury happens after the season. Even my own son has had that injury before. Okay. It happened and had both shoulders, and had surgery after the season if it's needed. I always go by medical clearance and the confidence of the kid. Right now we took the investment of the time to really get it healed, mm-hmm. strengthened, and in a place where he can play, and he's confident with it, and really looking forward to having the opportunity to get back out there. If any of the 2 go away, if all of a sudden he's not medically cleared mm-hmm. for whatever reason, or he lacks confidence, he won't step out there.
Hunter Eccles was out of practice yesterday. Is he going to be able to play on
No, he's going to end up having shoulder surgery, so he will be season ending.
When did he?
He's had it for a little bit, and it's gotten to the point where it hurts enough where he doesn't feel protected, doesn't feel confident. Just like I said with talent, when they get to that point, whether it was a thigh with a knee or with a shoulder, I just really appreciate all the guys. They fight as hard as they can, and at some point in time, it's time to go. Get it done. And for Hunter, it was to that point. He had lost confidence in it, and he gave us great production, and I look forward to the future with him.
So is Malik somebody that'll step in place of Hunter?
Yeah. Malik has looked good this week. Malik has looked good. You saw him in the one game where he got that sack, and we were all fired up. He's really a talent, and he's going to get his opportunity this week. And I'm looking forward to watching him. He's put a lot of great prep into this week, and I think he's going to have a big game. He's looked very well.
I know you're still holding out hope for help in the Pac-12, but even if you don't get it and you win these last 3 games, you finish out 8-4. What would you take away from that?
I would take away from our team how they grew. To win 5 of the last 6, and with the injuries in the youth, you would see a team grow. And somebody said, I think one of y'all said the other day, which was. It hit me like a ton of bricks. These 3 games down the stretch we lost really close. It was a difference in our season last year, and here we have a chance to make amends for that this year. 3 good teams coming up that will compete their butts off, and if we find a way to get 3 wins and put us into a position where Utah makes a mistake, that's what we got to worry about, and worry about what we can control, and that's getting a victory each week, and try to put ourselves at 8-4, 7-2 in conference, and see what happens.
How do you not play the what-if game with the injuries? Looking back on how this year's played out.
Say that again.
How do you avoid playing the what-if game with the injuries and wondering what might have happened differently if had you had better luck in that regard?
It's part of football. It really is. And you have games that you find ways to win, like Utah. When you have injuries, you find games that you win, like Colorado. And then there's some things that happen that it didn't matter if we had injuries or not. We made enough mistakes to lose a ball game, just being honest. So it's something that I've appreciated this team for how they've fought, for how they've grown together, and I'm really looking forward to watching these last 3 because they're really pouring in the work. And if they were to roll off 5 of the last 6 and put themselves in position to compete for a Pac-12 title, I'd be really proud of them.
Let's go one more.
Going back to your chat with Mike earlier today, how long did you guys talk? I mean, are you talking about the team, the school, the program, and what are the topics?
I was just getting to know each other. I haven't had a chance to meet Mike. I had heard great things about him. He said the same thing. I heard a lot about you, Clay. So we just got to know each other a little bit. And he said, man, I'm rooting for you. I'm cheering for you. I'm cheering for this team. I've been watching y'all and what y'all have done through injuries and things like that. And he said, I thought you put it. He goes, I thought you put it the best on Saturday. Just keep fighting and keep going out there and trying to get wins for these kids. And that's what you do as a coach. So I just really appreciated him. To take the time on this day to go sit down with all 21 coaches, to sit down with me personally, to take the time to visit with our team. I mean, that's big time. I mean, that's hitting the ground running and touching the people that matter, which is our student athletes. I think he's visiting with the rest of the sports student athletes right now. So I've been thoroughly impressed, and I'm really excited for our university and the future that it holds with him at the helm.
He come into your office or?
Yeah, he did. All righty, guys.